finally get into this thing as well. I've forgotten where to write it down somewhere. Well, I wrote Bernard one down. I didn't write this one down. The 77 something. 7741. 7741. Yay! To Sheriff Howard, May 13th, 1997. From Sean M. Smith. The crack in Vivian Roberts' skull shows that the weapon used is an object with the heavy and sharp end. Something like an axe would fit the description. Yes. To cause a crack that big, the attacker must be rather strong. I'm assuming it's either a man or a strong woman who's experienced in the use of the weapon. The victim must have been facing the attacker because of the lacerations found on the front of her torso, as well as the back side of both forearms, showing that she tried to block the attacks by holding up her arms. The fatal strike landed on the right side of the victim's head, just above her right eyebrow. This clarifies the following: 1. That the victim was facing the killer. 2. That the killer is strong enough to land such a clean but deadly blow. And 3. The killer is left-handed. Since the murder weapon was never recovered and confirmed, my assumption of it being an axe still remains. Since this is me doing you a solid, do not under any circumstances leak this information or I'll be in big trouble. The guys here in Grand City don't want anyone more than necessary to know about these details. Hope the above information helps. Okay, we don't exactly know why, but we know Bernard because he's left-handed and he's got the axes in his house. So we know Bernard, left-handed, axes in his house, so he killed Vivian with the axe, but we don't know the motive. We don't know the motive. What else you got? Ooh. Vivian Roberts murder case. Record of alibi. Okay. Interview record. Recorded July 25th, 1995. Interview to Charles Roberts. I wasn't here when my wife was killed. I left for New York on July 18th to attend a conference meeting that was supposed to last for 3 days. I was supposed to be back on the weekend. On the morning of July 20th, however, I received a phone call from our butler, Bernard, informing me that Vivian had been murdered. I could not believe what I heard. I cut short my trip and immediately came back to Painscreek. Matthew Brooks, same date. There is an annual religious gathering event in Hartford where pastors from different churches in our state's vicinity meet and discuss what we can do to help our society. The event started on July 18th and ran for 5 days, so it ended on July 23rd. I represent Painscreek Trinity Church at the event. Our church can confirm this because we had to cancel our Sunday service that week. Cancelling your Sunday service sounds bizarre. Interview record. Where does everyone go? Bernard Hopkins. Okay, same date. They're all the same date, but looks like I was preparing for the fundraising event when I felt sick. However, there was no one who can really do my job, so I kept working. At about 9 in the evening, I was too sick to continue, so I bid Vivian good night and headed back home. Dorothy Patterson saw me leave. No, there's no one else that lives there. I live alone. Dorothy Patterson. Yes, Bernard was not feeling well that day, so he left slightly earlier than usual. However, he finished his work before he left. When I saw how sick he appeared, I wondered how he could have kept on working. Well, I guess that's why the Roberts family trusts him so much. Me, I was around the mansion most of the time, either preparing the food or making sure that the other maids were doing their jobs. Fundraising event, which was to be held the following day, was important to Vivian, so we were all making sure that everything would be perfect. By the time Mary left, it was already past midnight. I locked the doors and then went home myself. No, I live alone. Mary Martinez. My name is Mary Martinez. I had been working in the kitchen for the past few days for the upcoming fundraising event. Jimmy's Bakery was supposed to deliver the cakes, but a few days before the event, they called to inform us that they can't make it. Suddenly I was in charge of the cakes. I was so mad because we didn't have much time, and this event was supposed to be extremely crucial for Vivian's business. But after hearing that Vivian was murdered, all my anger and work just sort of became irrelevant. Derek Tyler. I remember dropping Mr. Roberts off at the airport on July 18th at around 2 p.m. I was supposed to come back after that to drive around for Vivian, but she told me to take a break since I haven't had a day off for quite some time. I decided to visit a friend of mine who was moving upstate to West Dakota. What sort of friend? An elementary school buddy that used to live here, but moved when he received a scholarship. I stayed at his place for a few days before coming back to Painscreek. Yes, he can vouch for me. I have his number at home. I can give it to you later. Derek never gave me the number. Derek never gave me the number. I don't think it was Derek, though. I still think. Besides, Derek was there. Derek saw. What's the story? Derek admitted that he saw. He was there the night he saw, and he lied. So he lied. Oh yeah, he perjured himself here because he said he didn't want to tell. He didn't want to say yes. Bernard. Sick, huh? Sick. Sick because you found out about the man. Ooh. What is that? A whistle? Oh, oh. Oh, it's not showing up. A car key. Car key. Huh. Would that open the letterbox? I was going to say the glove box. We'll find out. What else is in there? That is a whistle. I guess we don't need the whistle. Oh, a wooden toy. Lost and found. Oh, okay. No, classified. Lost and found. Oh. Oh. Meant to take a photograph. Dope. The car key belongs to a Maverick model. Yep. Ooh. What's in there? Pick up. Steve Moss. X to read. My head hurts. My tire's flat. And the phone's not working. Is someone trying to stop me from leaving Painscreek? Am I close to discovering something? Oh, I thought he was the one. I was wrong. He's not the killer. He's not. Bernard? Not the killer? Oh dear. Don't tell me it's Matthew. Matthew killed them all and he's a psycho. Oh, this is so nuts. What else? Is there something else in there? Right. Is that something else? Tis. Lockbox! Oh! Oh, that's so cool. Is there anything else? I think that's basically it, isn't it? Close, pick up. Don't see anything else. Yeah. The lockbox. Oh, hold on, we have to get to Bernard's place too. So it's not the butler. He doesn't think it's him, I'd say. I don't know, is Derek nuts altogether or what? This is the lockbox, isn't it? Key has a tag and found in P.I. Stevens' car. Oh, what's in here? Oh. Oh, there's things in here. Oh, there's things in here. What? I can't see that. Hold on. Oh, that's better. A lamp. A lamp. In someone's room. The church. Oh, the is that his bedroom? Could that be the secret way into his attic? Something else there, small. He's on to me, and I had to hide the key in one of the drains by the roadside. He will never find. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so that's why we need the wrench. Oh, that's mental. Hide the key. What key? Oh. 19th of May, 97. Ever since I received the messages and the key, I've been following this anonymous person blindly. What a fool I have been. Oh, no. Dorothy? No. You're just trying to confuse me. I need to revisit my investigation notes and see if I might have missed anything important. I looked through the alibis recorded by Sheriff Howard on the 21st of May. 97. There were 6 interviews: Charles, Matthew, Bernard, Dorothy, Mary and Derek. Then I noticed it. One of them is lying. It was recorded that there was an event, yet I remember reading somewhere about it being cancelled. That was Matthew, wasn't it? Where did I read it again? I can't seem to remember. I remember Matthew, something was cancelled. I didn't think it was around the same time. I didn't pick up on that, because I was thinking when he said he goes to it. Oh, I'd say that's it. Oh my. 23rd of May. I've just realised that the E in all of the killer's messages is slightly off in comparison to all of the other letters. If I can find that typewriter, I can find who killed Vivian. There you go. I knew it. I did mention the E's. Oh. That typewriter's hidden in the secret room in Matthew's place, isn't it? Why would Matthew do it? And why would he? Oh, Steve Moss story. That's it. To Bernard's first. I think we're coming to the end, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're thinking Bernard, but it's looking more like Matthew now. Matthew must have went nuts. How do I get to Bernard's place again? Matthew went nuts because they killed Sophia. And he got them all back. He got every one of them. Even Scott. No. I still don't get that though. Who did he kill? Did he kill Andrew? I would have thought the knife was a bit... No, it's got serrated edges on it. Didn't mention that in the autopsy. Said it was a small knife. I wrote this one down. 0137, perchance. See how good my maths are. Yep. Woohoo! Okay. Nothing. A key. Looks like a desk key. What desk do we need to open now? Pick up. Bernard. July 21st, 95. When the police reported that Vivian was murdered, I was floored. I still don't know what to do. My mind is blank. All I can think is, how did it happen? How can Vivian be dead? They wanted us to think the butler did it. July 23rd, 95. Everyone's mourning about Vivian's death. See, Matthew looks funny in those pictures. Everyone's mourning about Vivian's death. People are coming or calling in to express their condolences. Charles hasn't been out of his room for days, and Tricia's crying her heart out. Dorothy has been assigning busy work to all the mansion employees, hoping that it would take their minds off Vivian's death. Samuel, our security guard, has been reviewing all the tapes of the past 2 weeks for any suspicious activities. I wish I could be of any help. July 27, 95. Scott was just apprehended for the murder of Vivian. Is that true? No one would have thought of that. I could never, ever believe that Scott would be capable of killing someone, let alone Vivian. Yet it makes me so mad, I feel confused. September 29, 95. Tricia was admitted to the hospital today. She had a nervous breakdown after finding out that Scott could be her mother's killer. Her condition has been getting worse over the past few weeks, and no one has been able to properly care for her or help her. Charles finally decided to seek help from the hospital. October 27, 1995. Matthew never believed that his son killed Vivian. He hired some fancy lawyer to defend him. Scott's been released on bail today. It's beyond ridiculous. I don't think Scott should have been released at all, despite the insufficient evidence. He killed Vivian. I know that he's guilty. Everyone knows it. They should have gone ahead and prosecuted him. November 1st, 95. The maids were cleaning the mansion when they found some stuff belonging to Vivian. A key and some stationery. I asked Charles what he'd like to do with them, but he told me to take care of it myself. I brought them back to my place. A key and some stationery. November 4th, 95. Vivian's death has caused lots of grief for everyone, especially Charles. After hearing how heartbroken Charles was 2 nights ago, I can't bear to see him suffer anymore. Scott should pay for what he did. Bernard Hopkins' story. Bernard, you killed him. You did. That's it. You mentioned something about a key and some stuff. Did we get that already? I don't know. I'm so confused. Are we going to discover that Matthew is the murderer? I don't know what to do. I really don't. He's on to me, and I had to hide the key in one of the drains by the roadside. He will never find. I don't ever remember even noticing any drains. I don't even see any drains now. Like one of these downpipes? There's no drains. Is that what this is for? Tighten nuts, both screws and pipes can be used on drain covers. Ah, ha, ha. Okay. I don't see any drains by any roadside. Talk about looking for a needle in a haystack. I don't see any drains at all. outside. Oh, there's a drain. You need something to pull these bolts. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna be on a wild goose chase, aren't I? There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more than just one, and I haven't got the right one. There's another one. Goes round, opening every one we can find. I presume we're going to see it. Like, I have a feeling it's going to be closer to the church. I still have a feeling we have to go back to the mansion for something, but I think it's those rooms that we're not going to get into. It's just in the back of my mind. Okay, now we're going down this street. See one there. I have a feeling we're going to be closer to the church. And what's the key? And what key? We have a drawer key as well. Looks like a desk key found in Bernard's house next to his diary. Was there a drawer that wasn't open? Do I have to go back to Bernard's house? I'm afraid of going to the church. I'm afraid of going. Seriously, I'm afraid of going. I get the feeling it always goes back to that black door or the basement. I'm telling you, I've got the feeling that's the exit of the game. So clever. Oh. Oh. Is there something in there? Oh no. Don't believe it. Another thing is we never found Nicole and Hannah's whatchamacallit, time capsule. Talk about being, what would you call it? Distracted. Wow, all this time I've never actually been around this area. I know he said by the road, but I don't know. Oh, look, oh, there's one there. I'm completely missed. And I came down here. It was in the shadow. This will be it then. I think you said that about the last one. Yep. Be more careful. I'll go down the street again. You'll never find it. Well, I'll never find it either. You hit it too well. Oh, it's not under the car, is it above? Oh, look it. You did say it'd be beside the church. Didn't you? Oh, ho, 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 ho. How come I can't get that? There we are. Key with a 19th century design. Oh. Popular design as church keys during the 19th century. All keys found. But what do I do? There's one on her desk that I haven't a clue what to do with. It was found in Bernard's. I think all roads are very clearly leading to Matthew's house, the church. And I did not expect that. That would explain why the cabinet was broken. It wasn't Bernard who took the axe. He found out that they killed his one true love. And he went after them. Oh boy. What am I doing? Ooh, with those things. Think about what would you call it? What would you call them things? Confessional seats? Seat box. Dates. We need dates to work that one out. So 6 digits, weren't they? Where can I find the key? We know that one. Okay, he is a number here on the bottom. 03/29/1997. But that's, as far as we know anyway, that's just the date he took the photograph. 9th of April. Where can I find a key? 2nd of April. He got a photograph of Sophia. Found a hidden panel. Yeah. Hidden room, study, underground secret passage. Secret room above father's room. Future Detective Scott. I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. You know which one. Come alone. So that's the knife I was thinking. It's a smaller knife. Switchblade. I think would they have put it somewhere else? Where's number 4? The big tree in the middle of the town. Matthew came to visit Trisha a lot. Yeah, look at that face. Event cancelled. July 17th, 1995. Dear Mr. Oliver Gibson, we regret to hear that Father Matthew will not be joining any part of the annual religious gathering event from July 18th till the 23rd. We received Father Matthew's memo yesterday stating that he was not feeling well. I assume he has also informed you about this last minute change. Please send him our regards. We wish him a swift recovery. And then record of alibi. Matthew Brooks, the annual religious gathering in Hartford with pastors. 18th to 23rd. There you go. So Matthew is lying. Matthew killed her. Broke in here. Took one of these. I went off. Whoops. Right. Looks like a desk key. Found in Bernard's house. Next to his diary. Here we go. November 1st, 1995. The maids were cleaning the mansion when they found some stuff belonging to Vivian. A key and some stationery. I asked Charles what he'd like to do with them, but he told me to take care of it myself. Brought them back to my place. It's the key, so it's to the mansion. Go back to the mansion. Maybe that's what was in my head. Still quite a few doors and stuff that's not accessible here in the mansion. It's very laggy. Ah! Aha! Okay. Okay. What have we got? Who's it? Vivian Roberts. Alrighty. January 2nd, 1995. Although we live in the same house, Charles and I hardly speak to each other. I know that he's been feeling guilty ever since his affair, but that was 20 years ago. It's high time I forgave him out loud. Next, I need to work things out with Tricia. I've been objecting her relationship with Scott for quite some time. In doing so, Tricia has been avoiding me. I haven't been a good mother, but I want to be there whenever she needs me from now. I just want things to go back the way they were. January 12th, 1995. The agency has arranged for a new guy to help me. His name is Owen Smith. Quite a young man. From what he has accomplished. During our meeting, Owen asked me many things as if he was interviewing me. The brief introduction turned out to be hours long. However, by the end of it, he said he has everything he needed and will get things moving right away. I have a good feeling about him. Owen called May 12th, 95. Owen called me to meet me today. He had the papers ready for me to sign. He said that the location of the exhibition has been approved. All we need is the down payment. That's great. I signed the papers almost immediately. After that, I informed our accountant, Helen, to transfer the money from the Roberts Relief Funds, since the hospital won't be needing it for a while. Owen's been a great help since we brought up the idea of an art gallery for the public. I'm not sure if things could have gone so quickly if it had been some other agent. I owe him that much. June 17, 1995. The art gallery will open in 3 months. I'm so excited about it. We have received most of the artwork from the contributors and artists. All I need is to ask Charles if he would be willing to donate some of his paintings. If this exhibition succeeds, it would be good for us and for Painscreek. I haven't felt this alive in a very long time. I have a purpose now. Yikes. Vivian Roberts' story. There we go. There we go. Oh boy. So I'm guessing the motive then for killing Vivian was that he killed she killed Sophia. So it's revenge basically. And the murder weapon was an axe. And it was Matthew. How about that? Have we won? I'm not looking forward to going in here, to be honest. I've got a feeling Matthew is still around. I don't know that I didn't look up any dates yet for these. So many times I've said I'll do that. Matthew's still around. And he went down the basement stairs. He can open that. And he went over and turned off the lights on us in the hospital. That's what it is, because he knows we're getting close. Oh. There's no lamp on the wall in here. What? I never looked at the back of those photographs, did I? Is there a back of those photographs? Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I never looked at the back of those photographs. Could I look at the back of the photographs? I can't. I don't know. Professional. Oh. Did he write anything on? Oh, I'm an awful idiot. I honestly can't remember now. Wait a minute. Where's that other one? That one. Where did I get this one? Was there anything on the back of that? That's definitely... That's that. Oh, drat. I have to go back to the inn. Back in here again. Pick up. Oh, look at that. I never thought of looking at the back of them. Nothing on the back, nothing on that one. Where was it? In here? Where were the others? I can't remember where the others were. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Painscreek Community Hospital. Drat. Could be clues in these. Nothing on that one. No, I thought there was something deep in it. The code is Calvin's date of birth. Oh, that narrows it down. And will this help me get into the thing? The code is Calvin's date of birth. And it is a wonder. Whoops! It is a wonder then you didn't think of where's the other one? Of the safe being the date of birth of the other ones. Where was the other one? Oh, it's in the lockbox downstairs. Ah, what's the button for? What's the button for? What button? What button? Where's the button? Button to turn on the lamp. What's the button for? Drat. What's the button for? Bother. Silly idiot. Didn't look at the back of the photographs. Scatterbrain. Oh, hold on a minute. We don't even know Calvin's birth date. Oh, there we go. October 24th, 1902. So that's Calvin. That's 10, 24, 1902. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 numbers. I'll just say 10. $10, 2402. Yes. Ooh, look at that. What are we looking at? Read. Dear Father Calvin, this is a letter about the things that I have witnessed during my stay in Painscreek while in service of Mrs. Magdalen Roberts. I have no one to confide in, and I dare not speak to you in public, hence this letter. I accompanied Mrs. Roberts to Painscreek on July 4th of 1975 to visit her son Charles. It was rumoured that Vivian had a nervous breakdown following her own delivery of Tricia, that she had to stay in PCH for rehabilitation for several months. That's Painscreek Community Hospital, okay. During that time period, Charles was all alone. He found comfort in a housemaid by the name of Sophia. They had an affair. A boy was born. Oh, Calvin knew. 2 days after arriving, we were informed that Sophia, along with her child, had left Painscreek. Where she could have gone off to was a mystery for all of us. I assume most of us believed in the story, including myself. However, Mrs. Roberts refused to believe that Sophia would leave when she would have been accepted into the Roberts family. The boy that she bore for Charles would have guaranteed that. Mrs. Roberts initiated a search for Sophia with our driver, Patrick, and myself. It lasted less than 2 months before she passed away from a heart attack. What I want to confess in this letter is not about Sophia, although I was initiated by her disappearance. It's about Mrs. Roberts' untimely death. You see, Mrs. Roberts had a heart condition, and it had been affecting her for a while. However, her medication had always kept her stable. Her prescription was still the same during her visit to Painscreek, yet her condition deteriorated. Family doctor Henry Johnson confirmed that that her search for Sophia had taken a toll on her health. All she needed was to rest as much as she could. You need as much rest as you could, and she would be fine. I know that despite the doctor's advice, Mrs. Roberts did not stop the search. Did that create stress in her? Yes. But should it have killed her? According to the physician attending to Mrs. Roberts back home, no. Definitely not within such a short time span if she had taken her medicine. Her body was never autopsied. Her son Charles wanted her body untouched and buried properly. As Patrick and I were packing to leave for home, I couldn't help but wonder, who could have wanted Mrs. Roberts dead? Is there a connection between the affair of Charles and the housemaid, the disappearance of Sophia and her child, and the death of Mrs. Roberts? I would like to say whom I might suspect, yet I am in no such position, and am afraid that I might name the wrong person. As I write this letter, I hope you can understand what I am trying to convey. I pray that the truth will be revealed as God permits it. Sincerely, Sylvia Eden. Okay. Is that it? What about the other one? Okay, same. Nothing. That's it. All that time for just some letter that we basically knew everything. Oh. So there's a button on the light. But sure, wouldn't a button on the light be for turning the light on? So it's in here. And apparently there's... Oh! Oh, I see. Oh! There's a button. Oh dear. Are we recording? We're recording. I just had a funny feeling there that I wasn't recording. Push. Ooh. Oh, I don't believe it. Oh! Oh, the key. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm afraid Should I shut the door? Now if he comes in behind me. Oh, maybe he's actually in the attic. Oh, I have no weapon or anything. I have a shovel. I could smack him with a shovel. What do I do? Turnkey. Oh. Uh-oh. Hello? Matthew? Matthew? Oh. Oh, that's clever. Well, he's not up here. So that's good. Rocking chair. Carpets of some sort. Where's all this woodwork stuff? Okay. Alright, is that what I think it is? No, that's glue. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, you just leave it sitting there with all covered in blood. He didn't even hide it away. Suppose he was happy enough. I suppose we should take a picture of it. Oh, and the typewriter. Someone came to Painscreek. She cannot know. Oh. Oh, you bowsy. Someone came to Painscreek. She cannot know. Okay. So Matthew murdered Vivian with an axe for killing Sophia. That's his motive, I presume. Is that it? Oh, there's drawers. Okay, Matthew. Confession by any chance? No. Calvin. Oh, dearest Matthew, I'm writing this letter to let you know what happened to Sophia. Ah, my days are almost up, and I feel you have the right to know what happened 9 years ago. In 1975, when Vivian Roberts underwent a C-section to deliver Tricia, she was told that she could not give birth anymore. Vivian broke down mentally and was hospitalized. Sophia was tasked with taking care of the newly born Tricia and helping Charles Roberts. Charles, who was facing a lot of difficulty and pressure, unfortunately found comfort in Sophia. They had an affair. A boy was born. A few months later, Vivian found out about the relationship. She was furious. Feeling threatened by the illegitimate boy, Vivian kicked Sophia and the baby out of Painscreek. Everyone believed that, but the truth is, I took the boy and put him in St. Patrick's orphanage. I named him Scott. Time flies. He's going to be 10 soon. I pray that you can bear the responsibility of raising him. He does not need to know about his real parents. It's all in the past. Instead, give him a new start. I sincerely hope that you can forgive me for hiding this from you for so long. Wow. Good joke. Next up. Ooh. Hold on. We missed one. Listen. No, he's his confession. Yeah, more. Close. Read. Read. April 12th, 1975. Dear Matthew, it's been more than 2 years since I started work at the mansion. I like this place a lot. The people here are nice to me. Thank you for your letter. Although I cannot be there with you for your missionary work, I will pray for your success. You are always the noble one. Do you remember the wishes we made when we were at the orphanage? Yours was to help the unfortunate. Mine was not to be poor. Well, I did not expect opportunity to knock so soon. Maybe heaven is helping me. With all that has happened these past few months, my wish might come true. I'd love to tell you more about it, but it can wait until you're back. Things might be different by then. I hope it will be better. I hope it will be for the better. Love always, Sophia Miller. Okay. Good. What else are the other letters? Is it? No. Close. Listen. Okay. Hold on a second. Before we do that, anything else? Doesn't seem to be. Okay, are we going to hear a confession? Was there anything else? No. Okay, I think we're about to hear a confession or something. Okay, Matthew. Oh, car. Oh no, rewinding.
June 6th, 1995. I met Andrew in the evening at his house. He was hallucinating when we met, saying that he's seen Sophia everywhere, that he's a sinner, and that he should die. But I didn't mean to kill him. My hands are still shaking.
Oh.
June 30th, 1995.
Got the shivers.
Dr. Johnson came. He was surprised to see me. He tried to justify, saying it wasn't his fault, that he was only carrying the baby and had nothing to do with Sophia's death.
You killed everyone?
When I revealed the truth about Magdalene, his face turned white. He didn't expect anyone to know the truth. He deserved to die.
Yeah.
July 19, 1995. Just like the doctor, Vivian came alone.
Oh.
Instead of feeling guilty, she called Sophia a bitch who destroyed everything she had. I didn't feel any sign of remorse, feeling of guilt, or repentance from her at all. So I gave her time to express herself. And then I killed her.
Oh.
It's all over now. Why am I not at peace? There's this nosy investigator in town.
Oh no, he did him
I
into.
thought that if I led him to believe that Bernard killed Vivian, he just might believe it. But I made the mistake of trying to mislead him. Now, he's suspecting me of being the killer. He has to die.
Wow. Uh-oh. You cannot save from now on. Oh, you're joking me. He's back. What do I do? Oh, help. Why is there a red line? He's coming upstairs. Help me. Oh, Rhonda! Run! Why am I photographing him? I can't see anything. Oh, help! I can't! Oh, run. Oh, this is nuts. I can't, I'm stuck. I used the thing locked. Oh, help me. What do I do? Oh, this is nuts. There's someone else there. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, Sophia. Oh, Sophia. Oh, I was right. I was right. I was right. I was right. I knew I would end at this gate. Oh, man. Help me. Sophia's helping me. Run. Where do I go? Just run. Oh. You're joking me. Oh, he's coming too. He's coming too. Oh, help. He's behind me. No. He's right beside me. Oh, I can't remember the way. Oh. It's locked too. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, no. He got me. I don't believe it. To Janet, where are you? You were supposed to be in Painscreek for a day or two. It's been over a week now. We are worried about you. Please reply back as soon as this should hurry. Press any key to continue. Ah. 4 weeks later. Oh, he got me. Sun Tribute journalist missing. Have you seen her? Ah, no. Ah, no. I'm sorry, everybody. Ah. Could I have escaped him? Could I escape him? Oh, I don't believe it. Thank you for playing. I'm in shock. Is that it? Painscreek Killings, grade B, 98% complete. Missing journalist. Ranked constable. Press any key to continue. You mean there was 2% more to do? Wow, that was pretty good. A grade B. Well, what happens now? Was there an ending where I could have continued? What happens if I click continue? What happens there? Oh, from when I last entered the church. Is it? It is! Cool. So I can get this stuff. Okay, we probably see can I survive the second time? I imagine this is going to take me a few times to get right. Oh, I can skip. Okay. Can I save from now on? Ooh. Oh, music is scary. Oh, this way. Sophia, follow Sophia. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't see that the last time. Which way, Sophia? Is this to the hospital? Oh, Sophia. Yeah. Help me. Oh yes, it is. It's to the hospital. Okay. So it was him. He turned off the lights on me. Oh. Oh. Now what? Sophia. You're joking me. How did he get here so quickly? I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh! I'm stuck. Oh no! Sophia. Sophia. This is back upstairs, Sophia. Why do you want me to go this way? Oh, Sophia, why do you want me to go this way? Sophia. Help me, Sophia. Next one, I'm gone. Okay, that way. Yeah, yeah. I'm coming. I'm coming. I can't go that way, Sophia. He has that lock too. Go, 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 go. Okay. We'll have to go around again. I'm so stuck. I'm so stuck. Oh. I'm trying, Sophia. I'm trying. Help me. Go up. Go. I can't get up the stairs. No. Follow Sophia, follow Sophia. Oh, I have my light on or off. Run! Good. So this guy's right on my tail. Sophia, where are you? Ah! I need to go up on the roof. Oh dear. Can I jump off? Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh wow. Oh, cool! Shivers. So Sophia was there to help me. To Janet, I'm glad that you made it back safely and uncovered the truth about the Painscreek Killings. Good job. Your story will be on the front page of tomorrow's newspaper. Please submit the following information as well as a photo for your article as soon as possible. P.S. By the way, we found out who hired P.I. Steve Moss. Dorothy! Who killed Vivian Roberts? Where is it? There is it. What was the murder weapon? Axe. Sword, dagger, baseball bat, ice pick, rope, pistol, poison, rock, axe, hammer, shovel, knife, vase. Vase. Wrench. Axe. Next. Select a photo for your newspaper article. Oh, cool. Seeing that the truth lies with her. There we go. Whew. To Dorothy Patterson. My name is Janet Kelly. I'm here to inform you on behalf of P.I. Steve Moss that the secrets of the Painscreek Killings have come to light. He is, however, missing. The police are searching for his whereabouts. No, he's dead. While preparing for this letter, I could not help but wonder, what if Charles didn't commit adultery? What if Vivian had not confronted Sophia? What if Magdalene hadn't insisted on a son to continue the family line? Could things have turned out differently? In hindsight, it's easy to say what they should not have done. Sometimes it's hard to make the right choices in life, doesn't it? Did Derek really hate Scott so much that it led to his death? Could Matthew not have sought revenge for Sophia? And why did Henry Johnson choose to be an accomplice in Magdalene's death? The truth was that everyone made a choice they think was best, but not necessarily the right one. This made me realize the following. We have the freedom to say or do whatever we want, but there are consequences following our actions. The bigger the mistake, the harsher the consequences. It was true that Charles and Sophia's affair was wrong, but Vivian had a choice either to confront Charles about it or take it out on Sophia. She chose the latter. Just as Vivian made her choice, so did Andrew, Henry and Matthew. In the end, they all had to face the consequences. One thing puzzled me. If Steve and I were both trying to find out the truth, why was I saved but not him? I hope I can find an answer someday. Till then, this is the story of the Painscreek Killings. Janet Kelly, August 12th, 1999, was it? Cool. Painscreek Killings. Truth revealed. Vivian Roberts' murder case is solved. Police are now searching for missing private investigator Stephen Moss. Woo! That, my friends, is a much better ending than being smashed to bits and being missing as well. I'm glad to give you a chance to go back because, let's face it, it would have been a real pain to start from the beginning again. That was a very, very enjoyable experience. I don't think I've ever had the shivers go through me so much in a game before. Even Amber Skull didn't do that. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making the game. I got a grade A, but still only 90. Truth revealed. Still only got 98% complete. I wonder what did I miss. The kids thing, perhaps. How do I find out? Press I need to continue. Doesn't tell you. Doesn't tell you. That might tell you what I missed. Whew. But I got a grade A. That's better than the first one. That's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. That was a big rush for, I'm telling you. Whew. It was a big rush for the end. Oh, when I saw that tape recorder, I knew how was his confession. I didn't think, though, he would show up right there and then. That was scary. And then I was like, do I wait for him? Do I defend myself? That was a mistake. I should have just ran. And then have Sophia helping. That was interesting. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you in whatever else is to come next, hopefully. Hopefully we'll have something good. All the best. Bye.